Hey, I grew up in a church that advertised itself, marketed itself as independent, fundamental, and then there were other tag words, premillennial, dispensational. You know what? I'm all those things. I don't necessarily want to advertise them on my sign because we're trying to reach people for Jesus. We don't need people excluded because they may not check a block on some of those other things. But to be independent is to be unaffiliated, to be basically free from any encumbrance, from any denominational heritage. They tell us in the Southern Baptist Convention that we're really not a denomination, but we are a convention of churches. We meet annually. There is no top-down hierarchy. We exist independently, but we voluntarily cooperate with other churches. In Revelation 22:16, Jesus said, "And I, Jesus, testify these things to the churches." And so collectively he was addressing churches plural. He planned that churches would be in some fellowship, partnership together. And even in the independent Baptist movement, there are fellowships of churches. Sometimes they call themselves a fellowship or a collection or whatever it may be. But there's always this fine line of, well, if you support this school and not this school, or you use this Bible translation, not this Bible translation, or you do this or that, then you're out. You're out of the club. You're out of the group. And so I need a little broader umbrella, or at least I appreciate that. In North Carolina, we have over 4,000 cooperating Baptist churches. You say, well, exactly how many do we have? Well, churches split probably every month. Churches vote to disband and close every month. The new churches are launched probably every month, and so it's maybe hard to pin down the number of churches. The last number I saw was 4,300, but that's always moving up and down as we go along. And this week, starting today, is our gathering for our annual session of business, our collective budget that we call the Cooperative Program, to meet with our ministry and mission partners. In North Carolina, one of the biggest things is Baptist Children's Homes. We all support the children's homes and appreciate what the children's homes do. We're also excited about church planting, partnering with our national entities like the North American Bishop Mission Board and the International Mission Board. Some 80 plus missionaries were commissioned at the Texas Baptist Convention recently, and so sometimes we have those kinds of partnerships and those kinds of launches. But just pointing out that Jesus intended and spoke to churches as they were together and in fellowship. And so I'm happy partnering with other North Carolina Baptist churches for the glory of God. And this week is our convention. Pastors Conference today, business tomorrow. And so anything that may come up exciting, we'll share with you on Wednesday. Looking forward to that, our next gathering together. May you be blessed. Take care.